this country in its permanence, and that's one of the hidden booms of the road less traveled, you know. And mind you, I have put a few kilometers beneath the wheels. I've driven your highways and byways at this time of year, like, you know, crossing that friggin' Crowsnest Pass in February, huh? Clearly the engineers who designed the gas-saving small cars haven't driven that white-knuckling widow-making strip of asphalt. In the blink of an eye, a three-lane road can become a snow-crusted goat path a Taliban refugee with a winning lottery ticket wouldn't drive. You need a certain degree of horsepower up there, don't you? Yeah, sure, you know, be sure to pin the World Wildlife Fund Citizen of the Year award on your paramedic sponge when you're wiping what's left of my mortal coil off the grill of that Peterbilt truck. Engineers, you know they wear the iron ring in their finger, don't you? It's a balance of lead in their arse. Anyway. I've been saving that one up since 1979. Now, when every geek from Kentville with a $3 haircut got a $60,000 signing bonus in Acadia, huh? Yeah, they weren't exactly looking for BA graduates who could run like a midget after a couple of midnight super tokes, were they? What are your credentials? Watch, sir. I'd be excellent to build the infrastructure in the New Jerusalem up in Calgary. There you go, sure. There's that BA history degree coming in handy, huh? Ah, right. Yeah, it's a good country, though, man. There's lots to see, huh? Of course, one of the greatest calling cards of Canada is nature. We've got that in spades, man, you know? And I see it from coast to coast. I mean, but especially the mountains, though. There's something, you know, just mythological about the mountains for the rest of the world, isn't there, eh? People coming to see them from the four corners of the world, huh? You always see groups of earnest English people hiking in the mountains. I shan't be finishing my hike unless I take my vitamins first. Germans always traveling in a group of 50 or more, too, right? Following one guy. You gotta love the Japanese spilling out of the buses in Banff, don't you? Holy jumpins, they love it up there. You can't blame them. You come from a country with 973 people per square foot. Just the fact you can do this without hitting anybody's right. Of course, you go for a hike in the mountains up here in June, you turn a corner, you come face to face with February, don't you? That's why you gotta have your mountain equipment co-op apparel on. Jesus, there's a few hippies who redefine the meaning of fleece, huh? There to get a couple of batteries for your flashlight. You're marching out 5 hours later, laden with more climbing gear than a Sherpa at Edmund Hillary's yard sale. Don't even think of stepping into the forest. Unless you're sporting your, you know, wind-resistant, water-repellent, sweat-wicking fleece spun from the downy flank hairs of the last diesel unicorn anorak on your back. What the hell have we become? They built the railway to the Canadian Rockies with half-naked 90-pound Chinese fellas sitting in wicker baskets filled with dynamite. You mean they weren't wearing